Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. Today in the mail, a box arrived. It's about the size of my head. I'm very excited about this. So last year, I talked to you guys about the Wellcome Book Prize, and I worked with the Wellcome Book Prize, and I was able to get all the books that they had that had been shortlisted and read them for you, but it came to me a little bit later in the year, so I wasn't able to get on top of it right before the announcement came. However, this time, the shortlist has just been announced, and I have the entire short list for the Wellcome Book Prize. I have to say thank you to them right now. I really feel blessed that I'm able to work with them, and this is the second year that I get to do so. I really support what they stand for and what they work with, which is medical history, mental and physical. I think that this is such an important prize to be focused on, and especially on this channel where I try and talk about mental and medical health in general and the effects that they have on people and their lives. It's just a natural fit. I mean, it just works. And books. So they did send these to me, and I am not being paid to do this, don't worry, but I am so excited. So excited. Okay. So the first book is this, Melis de Kirgnel, and this is Mendel Living, and this is the story of a gentleman named Simon whose heart begins to change and stops working properly at around 6 a.m. on a morning that seems to be a normal day, and it follows him within 24 hours. Very excited about this. Then this one I've heard multiple people talk about as one of those life-changing, altering kind of books. This is When Breath Becomes Air, and it's by Paul Kalanithi. And this is the story of a doctor who is diagnosed with lung cancer and his experience throughout the medical field while he is working in it and also while he is being treated by it. I have heard nothing but good things. Then this one, Miss Mercedes will be very excited to know that this was shortlisted. This is The Title Zone by Sarah Moss. Now, I have an arc of this from before it came out, and now I have a final proof copy, a final edition, which I'm so excited about. This is a beautiful book. I will definitely be rereading it again for the shortlist and so that I can make a full video talking about my opinions on it and all of those things. Sarah Moss has now made it, I think this is her second year in a row being nominated by the Wellcome Book Prize. Last year was Signs for Our Lost Children, which is my favorite Sarah Moss so far. I am very excited to reread that though. Next we have I Contain Multitudes, the Microbes Within Us and the Grander View of Life by Ed Young. Nonfiction, many parts of life, different walks of life, how things are all interwebbed, and I'm so excited. Just so excited. A good scientific nonfiction is something I've definitely been in the market for. Then there's this. This one is going to be a harder read. It's going to be a lot more gut-punching for me. This is How to Survive a Plague, the story of how activists and scientists tamed AIDS, and it's by David France. Now, this is the story of the AIDS epidemic and how it affected a generation and how it affected the world, and I am very excited to learn more because as I know it, I know a lot about it. I have a family member who works as a AIDS researcher, and so I have heard a lot about it from her perspective, but I have not read a lot of literature on it, so I'm very excited to dive into that. And then this is the last book. This one is a very exciting piece for me because I have wanted this book for a while, and it's very hard to come by apparently in the US, or at least here in Maine, and this is The Gene, An Intimate History, and it's by Siddhartha Mukherjee. And this is I'm not sure if it's fiction or nonfiction, but I do know that it discusses the idea of the gene and how it has affected the world and how it has affected science, how the world is all connected. I'm very excited to dive into this. So yes, those are the 6 shortlisted books for the Wellcome Book Prize. Thank you again, guys. I really appreciate this, and I'm so excited to be working with you for the second year, and I hope to make you proud, and I will see all of you and my subbies very soon. Bye.